It's a group. It's a group. Yes, yes, he's about to give the yeah. Okay.
Okay, and listen, everybody, real quick. Because of the sensitivity of this and the ongoing investigation, we won't get real deep into the details of what has happened so far. We're going to give as much as we can. But tomorrow we're going to hold a news conference once we get more information together and have more detailed and accurate information. But we have plenty to give you tonight. So I'll probably refrain from taking too many questions after this, okay? But
that's right, Sheriff Wendy has just stepped up to brief the media. He's just arrived on to the media staging area.
Okay. So today, the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force and even members of the Marshal Task Force from Alabama and Mississippi, and we have Marshal Stillwell here, inspector from the Marshal Service. They were here because a vehicle had been located in Evansville almost a week ago that appeared to be related to the Alabama escapee and Sheriff's Office employee that had fled the area. As we were working on this today, we gained information that a vehicle matching the description of a suspect vehicle was near our Sheriff's Office. So the U.S. Marshals Task Force and Deputy Sheriffs went to the area. Soon thereafter, the male and female fled in a vehicle on Highway 41 northbound, went past Highway 57. As you can see, they turned here on Birch Park Drive. They came through this grassy area. The Marshals Task Force officers intercepted them, actually collided with them to try to end the pursuit. When this occurred, the female driver of the vehicle shot herself, and the passenger was injured, not too seriously. They've both been taken to local hospitals to be examined for their injuries. Her injuries are very serious. I don't know the true extent, but I want to commend the Marshals Task Force for being here and working diligently with the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office to put two bad people and get them off the street.
Are these the whites from Alabama?
Yes, they are. It is.
Yeah. She's still alive?
She's still alive.
His condition?
What's that?
His condition?
He seems to be okay. She's in pretty serious shape.
Do you know where she was shot?
I don't know where she was shot, but it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Do you know where the pursuit first took place and where?
It was Highway 41 south of St. George Road is where the pursuit initiated.
Any indication on how long they've been in Evansville?
We can't clarify that at this time until we speak to him. We know the vehicle that was recovered had a date of May the 3rd. It's hard to believe that they've been here that many days, but we were lucky that we stumbled upon them today.
Yeah, the car wash surveillance photos were from the 3rd. It's only speculation, of course, at this point, but why would people on the run stay in Evansville for 6 days?
Well, they're criminals. Sometimes they do things that are unexplainable. But in this case, I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
How did law enforcement catch eyes on them? Was somebody calling in, or did law enforcement just catch them?
A member of the Evansville Police Department observed the vehicle and thought that it could have matched the description of the vehicle that we'd been looking for, and that's what we went to investigate.
So the vehicle that's found at the car wash, was that impounded? The blue Ford?
Yes.
Okay. So they changed vehicles?
Yeah, you guys jump in with media.
They changed vehicles to a Cadillac?
Okay. Okay, is anybody here?
Was it a Cadillac that was eventually stopped in the crash?
No, as you can see, it was this vehicle in the, it looked like a truck, wasn't it? Was it a truck?
Oh, it's a Cadillac.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, it is a Cadillac. That was stopped. I'm sorry, I didn't see. Okay. Yeah.
Would you like to come up and speak?
Yeah, it was Cadillac.
We'll just let the sheriff handle it for now. I know he's planning on doing a press.
Can you talk about the cooperation between the various law enforcement agencies to get this done?
Yeah, well, probably one of the best federal agencies that we work with is the U.S. Marshals Task Force. They do a very good job. They supply a lot of resources and personnel to us. And when we have serious crime that needs to be addressed, we can usually handle it through the Marshals Task Force in our office. And the state police is involved in that, and Evansville Police as well. So it's a very good multi-member law enforcement agency.
From when they were spotted initially to whenever this crash happened, how long was that?
Very short period of time. From the time we initiate the pursuit until the time it ended, was less than a few minutes.
Do you think there were other accomplices that may have just...
Well, I'm sorry, we don't. So.
With this, and obviously this has been national news, has there been other ways that you guys have prepared for this? Were you guys expecting? I'm sure you guys weren't.
Well, anytime you have people that are on the run, you're notified, and you're keeping a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, suspicious vehicles. In this particular case, one of the suspects being 6'9", that's good for us because he wasn't a normal-sized human being. So it was an easy target for us.
Whenever criminals are on the run, even we in the media, even the regular Joe citizen wonders, I wonder if they come our way. When did you first get the indication that they might be coming our way?
Well, after the vehicle was located a while back, we at least knew they may have been in our area, but I couldn't believe that they had remained here.
Did they resist at any point when they were when the car did?
Oh no! Once the accident occurred, they no resisting.
How long from the time that vehicle was found at the car wash until it was determined that was probably their vehicle? How long?
I don't know the time frame that they developed the lead that was probably related.
How many weapons were found in the car?
What's that?
How many weapons?
Just one so far, but we haven't really looked through the vehicle yet. We're going to get a search warrant for the vehicle, and we'll examine it later on this evening.
Sheriff Wedding, there were previous reports. I'm with 44
on the
other end of the camera. Sorry. There were previous reports from Casey White saying, you know, he was ready to go all out. He was even, you know, asking for law enforcement to shoot him. Are you surprised that it was Vicky White who pulled the trigger?
Well, once again, with criminals and criminal minds, they're very unpredictable. We don't take anything they say with any merit. That they can change on a dime, and this was a perfect example of that.
You said that it was Casey who was driving?
Well, it was the female who was driving.
Vicky was driving.
Yes. You know, the main thing is we're lucky that no law enforcement was injured, no innocent civilians were injured. The pursuit was short in nature, and we have both people in custody.
Sheriff Wedding, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.